Well, hello everybody. CannaBeard Grows here. How you doing? How you doing? This used to be my office, and now the office is down there, as you've possibly seen on the latest Sunday session. We moved the office, but what was in the office was all of the tents, and we moved the tents into the old office. So let's have a look here. This is where the desk used to live, and this is the AC Infinity tent. And then I've got these two Vivo Sun tents sitting right here. And then there's a back in the darkness here, right over there, there's a bathroom. So I have access to water right in this room. Speaking of watering, we're actually gonna be doing some watering here in just a moment. These tents just woke up here, so the temperatures are a little bit low, but it is time to feed them. So let's have a look and see what's in tent number 1. Ooh, these are the chocolate bootlas. We actually have some noticeable peppers. They're coming in green and then darkening up. They're supposed to be chocolate, so pretty dark color. That's not a pepper. Don't look at that. But yeah, these two chocolate bootlas are looking pretty good. Now I'm trying a little experiment here with these new Best-Va lights. They actually produce just enough heat to kind of heat this whole tent. And this thing on the package stated that it was good enough for a 2x3 or a 2x4. And this is a 2x4 tent. And I'll be honest, it looks like it's kind of gonna do it, at least for peppers. I don't know if I would fully trust a single one of these for a tent full of cannabis, but for peppers, they seem to be working up just fine. So let's have a look in the other pepper tent. Ooh, this is the hot ones here. Here we go. Speaking about some heat, this is the 7-pot bubble gum, and as you can see, it is just a climber. It has just become got this huge arm out the side, and then these 4 big, huge, reaching mammoth arms here. Oh, we got a little visitor. Hello, Canna. Hey, buddy. How you doing? He likes the pepper tents. He doesn't seem to really fart with them, but he sure is interested in them. And he comes in and he smells them and stuff. You better not poop in here or do something stupid. You take a bite of that, hey, get out of there. At any rate, I don't want him digging in the dirt or anything, but he sure likes the peppers. He's interested in them for sure. Maybe it's just the gardening and the soil and stuff. Now, one of the things I got to do is make sure that we give these plants little shakes here. And it does a couple of things. It pops off any old leaves and helps self-pollinate everything and make sure that the pollen kind of gets around in here. These two can cross-pollinate. This is a Carolina Reaper and the 7-pot bubblegum, both over 1.5 to 2 million Scoville range. Very hot, very hot. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, you sneaky bugger, you get back in there. There we go. Let me do this tent up here as well, and then we can look in the more jam-packed tent. The one behind me here. This is that AC Infinity tent. Like in this tent. By the way, this tent was a breeze to move. These ones weren't super difficult or anything, but this one was easier to move. It just truly was it's a better tent. It just is. It's been designed a little bit better. Now, we got some honest to goodness red fruit in here. Look at that. Look at this little guy right here too. This is one of those sweet habaneros, and we got a bunch of cripes. It looks like pretty ripe peppers to me. I'll have to do a little bit of picking on there in a second, but as you can see, I got just Thai dragons for days, man. These are such a good producer. I'm so happy with this cultivar here. As you can see, both of these are just absolutely dumbfoundedly loaded with peppers. So amount. That's a weird word. So many. We got some cayennes growing on the second. This is the little cayenne that could. It's actually growing a pretty good little pepper back here. There we go. There we go. And this one here at the back, again, says it's a a sweet habanero, the same as this one here. But this one here doesn't even look like a habanero. But these two don't look the same. They don't even have like the same kind of exact leaf structure. So I'm pretty sure I got my seeds mixed up. I'm quite sure that I thought that I'd planted two of the fermenting habaneros, and unless some seeds got mixed up at the factory, then I did something wiggy here. Whatever. I mean, but you can tell the leaves look different. The peppers look different. Like, I don't know what to say about that. Anyway, let's do a little bit of watering here, and then we'll harvest a few peppers. Okay, here we go. Now, this setup is not perfectly dialed in just yet. I've got a lot of things to do. I need to get some towels going on in here, and I have no fans in these things. I've ordered some new fans. My old fans were making some god-awful rackets, and I just didn't trust them anymore. Be cautious of those hang-on fans lately, folks. In here is a mixture of, I topped off the tops of these plants with a little bit of worm castings and a little bit of Gaia green bloom, because they're definitely in bloom. Man, look at them all. Wow, there's definitely, I got to pick these red ones that are ripe so that it has enough energy to put into these other ones and ripen these other ones that are not close to ripe yet, because some of them are ready and some of them are not. And then right here, I'm going to water a couple more of these plants. Now, it's not a bad idea to bottom feed peppers, but as you can see, I've kind of lollipopped these peppers, so we're not getting much splashback from soil. Plus, I kind of water calmly. You can still water bottom feed. That's not a bad thing at all, but I am trying to get some of this worm casting and top dressing nutrient into them here. Now, I know it's a little bit late for doing a bit of top dressing like that. Like, technically, these are already way into flower. These have not started to ripen at all, and those still got a ways to go. These haven't started to ripen. These just started. The very first little ripe guy right there. The rest of them are all pretty dark. I don't see any red shades in the rest of these yet, so I feel like it was, I got enough time still. It might have been just a little on the late side to be doing that. Oops. But not too bad, not too bad. Now I'm just gonna, there we go. Let's push this. This lady here was getting so tall I had to stick a couple of pegs in it because it was getting top heavy. All those peppers, look at them all. It had so many peppers on it that it was gonna topple over from this little, whatever this is, like a 3-gallon pot or something. Okay, let's just water this last one here, and then I'm gonna harvest what I can out of this, and we'll see what we can get. There we go. You can have a little more water over there. You can have a little. Oh no, you don't need more water. You can have some more, and you can have some more. There we go. Okay. Give me just a second to set up the tripod so I can go hands-free, and I'll pick these peppers. Pick a pack of peppers. Okay, here we go. I couldn't find my really good scissors. I got a really nice pair of short scissors for doing this, and I couldn't find them because I'm in the middle of moving. But look at how heavy this one branch is. It's just like, oh my goodness. So let's lighten some of this load here. Let's take anything that's looking pretty red. Uh-oh, snipped something I shouldn't have. Uh-oh, yeah. That's why I like the short scissors. Oops. Anything that's like bright red-ish that is looking like it can ripen. There's a little bit of darkness on the end of that, but that'll ripen in a day or something in the basket here. Whereas this one here, that's still 50% green. I'm not going to take that one. But there's definitely some in here that are, I'd call that ripe. Or close to it. I mean, it could ripen up the next day or so a little more. Holy crap, this one's heavy. It's a bit ridiculous. There we go. There's another one just chilling in there. Chillying in there. Okay, I'll stop that. There's another one right there. And heck, you. And you. And yeah, that one green one. Oh, that's a bummer. I didn't mean to pick that one green one, but I took a whole branch and it happened to be attached to a pepper. Here, you know what? I'm going to actually leave this up in and around there. There we go. I just made the wire support that a little bit more because it's pretty dangly, as you can see. Yeah, I'm impressed with this cayenne cultivar again. It's quite a producer. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the rest of those there. The rest of those are still needing to ripen up quite a bit. Yeah, there's still a lot of. And then there was this one little tiny. It looks like a tomato. Look at this little thing. It looks like a little tomato. It's actually a little tiny habanero. Yeah, it's a little tiny habanero. It looks like a tomato. Anyway, here, Canna. Look out, little buddy. That's what we got here today. So let me take this little leaf out. Here, put that aside. Not a huge haul. This was the accident one right there. We got one accident. And then this one here was maybe a little premature. Maybe I shouldn't have picked that one, but the rest look fine. Right on. And I actually ate one of these the other day. These weren't very hot at all. These were pretty mild. Maybe they need to, I actually ate one that had fallen off, so maybe these are going to be a little spicier. I'm going to give them a couple of days to finish ripening off, and then maybe I'll test them on a stream or something like that and see how they taste. I have some plans for the window. I want to currently show you that right quick here before I go. As of this moment, I just have these sitting here like that. And I'm going to be building a bracket to actually ventilate them outside. So for the moment, they're just going on in here, but the temperatures and stuff aren't getting very hot in here yet, so I'm not really too concerned about it. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on the indoor pepper adventure as we keep growing along here. Cheers.